Hello, I am back in the ring for another round with Rogue Squadron. Gonna pick up basically right where I left off at the last video. With 2 gold medals under my belt so far, I'm gonna go ahead and do the search for the Nonnah.
The crew and cargo of a downed rebel ship before the Imperials beat you to it.
I kind of enjoy the A-Wing, mainly just because of how fast it is, and it's a lot easier to get in behind the TIE interceptors. But on the other hand, it is really weak, and could use a bit more firepower like the X-Wing has.
It was carrying a team of rebel soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them before the Imperials do.
Sorry for talking over all the cutscenes here. I've decided to try and let them play this time around, and for any parts that I talk over, I'll just go ahead and put in subtitles. So yeah, we open up with a quick ambush of TIE interceptors, and I think this is the part where the game is trying to teach you how much better your ship is than theirs, because it's really easy to keep up with them and blast them out of existence. You know, no sweat, they're already done. So the Nonnah shows up in a random location each time. It's always crashed in a lake somewhere. That is humiliating. I'm tempted to edit that out, but on the other hand, I'm an honest person. I also don't expect to die for the rest of the level. Ah, the heck with it. Anyway, yeah, so they crashed in a lake somewhere. How exactly did that come to be? Well, that's Nonnah, your business. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Okay, they're not over here. There's a little bit of incentive to find them quickly, because if you don't, then they just start calling for help anyway, and that's when the Imperial shuttle lands and crap starts flowing out of it to attack. So you're really best served by getting there early, so you can be on hand to respond in time. Ah, there it is. Sweet.
Okay, Rogues, let's keep the crew out of danger.
And I got here just in time. Screw you, shuttle.
The Nonnah is reporting that they're under attack. I copy.
Yes, thank you. I was there. The rockets are a bit weaker than the X-Wing's missiles, but they work. And the lasers are acceptable, I guess.
Inbound fighters. I copy.
Yes, time to fight off the enemy bombers, which, as we've covered already, are absurdly easy to kill. It's really just important to do it fast. And and there's these ATPTs. Take note of these, because I find it hilarious that you meet them this early in the game, and then later on there's a mission where rebel commandos break into an Imperial base to steal a top secret new weapon, and it's these things. And it's like, I already know how these things work. They're pathetic. They take like 8 laser shots to destroy, and yet it's your job to protect them. But that's a mission for another day, and one that I suspect will take multiple days. Just gonna loop around, get the last one. There. I think I see a couple bombers over there. Yep. Let's get these done with. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Really can't afford to just run into stuff like you can with the X-Wing. The interceptors can be really annoying sometimes, especially in the later levels. I'm pretty sure they're programmed such that they can actually just teleport and move away from you so it's impossible to line up behind them perfectly. They'll just slow down to almost a dead crawl and make you either run into them or give up and swerve away. Now, the only tricky part really is this last part, because as soon as the shuttle starts to get away, a whole bunch of interceptors come pouring in out of the sky in a long line, and you have to be careful about taking your shots at them, because, well, hopefully I might be able to demonstrate here. Okay, you can take them out, but that basically leaves you right in the line of fire of all the other ones behind it, so it's not the end of the world, but you do have to be careful about it. Okay, just kidding, it is the end of the world. Well, yeah, like that. That's basically exactly what I was just talking about. So hopefully I can do a bit better this time around. Gotta destroy this one fast, though, or it might actually blow up the shuttle. Never want that to happen. And hopefully, between those extra TIE interceptors, I got enough kills for the gold.
The shuttle is away. Rogue leader, get your squadron out of there.
And let's see. Oh my god. Well, that's okay. It's a fun mission anyway. Let's do it again.
I'm picking up multiple signals. Ties and coming.
All right, here we go. Take two. Gonna take out all these initial ties, and I'm gonna apply a lesson that I learned once before, actually, where you have a bit more time than you think in the beginning, and you can explore and shoot down some of these roaming TIE fighters, or these probes here. Because I believe that my weakness the first time around was I didn't get quite enough kills. So I'm gonna take some time and rack them up before actually finding the Nonnah. Takes care of all the probes. That should give me a good head start, but there's also TIE fighters everywhere that I ought to be looking for. I can't pay attention to where my wingmen are shooting. They don't even know what they're shooting at. There's one. There's another. Oh, two bonus points. And there we go. Tried to play the jukes on me. Little did he know. Or she. It's 2017, I guess. Oh, cool. Here it is.
Let's keep the crew out of danger until our shuttle can pick them up.
Well, that worked out well. Let's make sure I still keep the shuttle safe this time around. Maybe I can even avoid an embarrassing death. That would be good. Well, at least I sacrificed myself for the good and got a kill out of that. But all the same, I'd rather not have just done that. Luckily, there's absolutely no reason to believe that getting a gold medal depends on losing no lives. In any level. I don't think it ever matters.
Inbound fighters. Did I copy?
Bombers again. And you know what? I might just fast forward through some of these parts. Just because you've already seen how they play out. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. I thought they were going the other way. I'm on fire. I'm a little bit less on fire. In any of these escort missions like this, I'm always a little bit nervous about where exactly I shoot down the targets. Because, I mean, if I can take something out just by crashing into it, like an AT-ST, then I shudder to think of how much damage a crashing TIE bomber could do to, say, an already damaged and drowning ship. Okay, doing pretty well so far. I'm still very healthy on my second... What the hell are you guys doing? Still very healthy on my second life. Got some bombers over here. They might well be the last ones. I already shot down the interceptor that's roaming around. Oh man, I think he hit the shuttle. Okay. Well, now for the fun part. Who am I kidding? The whole level's fun. Just waiting. Twiddling my thumbs. Hanging around. There's the start of the interceptor train. I gotta be careful about this because I was a little too dangerous once, and I accidentally let them blow up the shuttle. And I don't know who the voice actor was that played your commanding general, but he did a great job of sounding just incredibly disappointed in you whenever you failed an objective. Like, he actually made me feel bad about losing the shuttle full of non-existent people. Hey, I blew something up. Okay, surely I had enough kills and decent enough accuracy this time around. Let's see what the results are. Yes! Ooh, bonus points. I got more kills than I needed. Crushed the time, too. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Yes, the Defection at Corellia. I love this level now. Like I said before, it was the one that I got stuck on as a kid because I was stupid, but this really is a fun level. It's not especially difficult, and it introduces the... Ah, sorry, I skipped the cutscene. Instinct. It wasn't too important anyway. So...
Picking up something strange on my scope. I copy.
Good God, this is coming through dark on my screen.
Right with you, boss.
Anyway, you gotta just fly straight out this way and take out some probes. And then it's mostly tangling with TIE fighters for the rest of the level. And this is the first one where you actually have to go pick up the bonus points thing in order to get a gold medal. Otherwise, no matter how good you do, it's just a silver. So, a good thing I remember where it is. It's not especially well hidden, honestly.
Repeat, under attack. Get back here as soon as you can. Road group, we are under... You heard him. Full throttle. Back to the city.
Guy sounded like he was trying to fake his way out of a phone conversation. I swear, the battery's dying. Ah! You know what? Hang on a second. I need to fix this brightness. Okay, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Play this level by memory. Alright, bonus points on that. You basically just have to take out all the bombers here, and then let the first AT-AT show up.
Road group, those bombers are heading straight for us. There are lots of innocent people in here.
One thing I enjoy about the Snowspeeder is if you hold in the R button, on most other things it goes into a roll, but with the speeder, all it does is slow you down. But Z also slows you down, so if you hold both of them, you go even more ridiculously slow, and it gives you... it's great for strafing stationary targets, especially buildings, because it just gives you more time for each approach to do more damage, especially if you're not under fire. Alright, come here. Wow, this guy knows some maneuvers. Okay, just a few more left. One out this way. I think I'll just deal with this one first. There. That's what you get for bombing this city.
Can you hear me? Rogue Squadron, this is Crixman.
Alright, the walker doesn't come up yet. First we have to go rescue the defector. Trixmadine? Yeah, sounds about right. So, zoom over there, and let's take out all those guys too. Man, I really hope this turns out different in the video, because I'm routing the RCA cables through my capture card and then into a upscaler that outputs HDMI, and it just looks terribly dark. Like, I can just see the buildings and the fighters. I can't see the hills worth anything, so if I have a humiliating terrain-related death in this level, that'll be the reason. Alright, more bombers. Time for someone to step in.
Inbound fighters at 1013. Hold on, wait. Han, Chewie, well, what are you doing here?
How you doing, kid? Thought I might give you a hand. This is my hometown, after all.
Aw, thanks, Han. You're the man.
We spotted an
There's other targets scattered around here, too. Like, right around this time, the Imperials try some sort of amphibious invasion here, and it's a good idea to take a moment and strafe the hell out of them, because they add to your kill count quite a bit. There. That ought to do it just fine. And you really have a good bit of time to get over here, because I don't know if you watch the movies, but the AT-ATs are not known for their great speed. They can't exactly pull off a blitzkrieg with those things. Those red blips on the radar. Those are those landing craft, except they haven't landed. They're just boats that swim around out there the whole level. Don't even bother with them, because they're kind of hard to hit, and it's just not worth the 3 kills. There's 3 easier kills to be had throughout the level. Yes, this was the maneuver that completely baffled childhood me. Don't judge. It's pretty easy, though. And with that done... Oh, right, there's this, too. Go back and save Trixmadine again. Going all the way back. Can't see the hills. Pretty sure my allies just shot at me. Party foul. Missed both those guys. That's alright though. I don't even really care. Aha! Z and R. Moving super slow now. Almost did that again. Can happen to anyone. There we go, just got to take out this other one. I'm actually going to take a second and strafe these ground troops too. Free kills. There. Die! Yes. And then just one more walker. That's the last one for this level. It's kind of difficult to mess this one up. The speeder's pretty lightly armored, but even if you run into one of the legs, it doesn't do too much damage. So if your shield's in reasonably good condition, then it's not that big a concern. Ah. Right, so now we got to keep the shuttle safe. While it's on its way here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bonus difficulty thing. Boom. Yeah, bit of a tight maneuver to pick that up, but very manageable. Now I suppose it's time to rescue the shuttle. These aren't even interceptors, they're just regular ties. And if you've taken those ones out, then there really isn't any further threat to the shuttle, so you can just go ahead and explore the level, see if there's any more easy enemies you can mop up. I'm going to head back over here and see if I can take out a couple of those infantry targets that I missed before. There. Also, that would have been a good time, too, to pick up the bonus point. There. Now, I'm basically just going to lay low until the shuttle flies away, because I think that I've got it. And if I waste any more ammo on ground targets, I'm liable to lower my accuracy. So, sorry civilians getting shot through the windows. I couldn't be bothered because my ratings will take a hit, and I want my promotions.
Thanks, road group. I'm clear.
No problem. And dramatically timed explosion.
Chicken! It's all right, Luke. You held them off long enough. We evacuated everyone just in time. Thanks to Captain Solo and Chewbacca.
That's awfully
That was
convenient.
never my favorite building anyway.
I used to do a decent Chewie noise. Then puberty hit. Sweetness. Well, I think I'm gonna cap it off here, just for no better reason than it would probably be too long of a video if I did more than 2 missions, especially with that replay on the 3rd mission. So, as always, or shouldn't say always, as before, there will be more to come. Thank you if you watched this far, and I hope you're enjoying so far. See ya.